Whoa. What's up, YouTube? Just creeping. I'll be right back. Jimmy, making it work. I wanted to make a video for you guys today about long-term work viability for mechanics that might be a little bit younger than me. I'm in my late 50s right now, so some of you guys in your late 20s and 30s might still have a chance to do some things that you can protect your hands and your body and add to your longevity in the industry, being a mechanic or any line of work you might have. Anything where you're using your hands, could be doing line work, assembly lines, manufacturing plants, anything like that, automotive, industrial. This video applies to all you guys. A few of the things that I've learned over the years, I'm dealing with arthritis now. Obviously that's genetic. A lot of things you do in your day-to-day life in the workplace affect how that's going to hurt you down the road. It's going to speed up the process, if you will. Your arthritis is going to bother you sooner. Your body's going to break down as you age naturally, but what we're doing, getting on our knees, climbing around on the floor underneath cars, and rather than lifting them up, things like that, that all accelerates the process. I don't want you guys to be in pain and not be able to do this anymore in your mid-40s. I want you to be able to do it as long as I have, and if I knew some of these things a little earlier on, I'd probably be in a little bit less pain now and not be trying to find a way to retire in a few years. But little things. One of the things is, like this pad I use. It's a knee pad. When you get down on the floor to set a lift, you get down on the floor to do something real quick, you think it's no big deal. It's not a good thing. Keep some of these around on your lifts. I keep it in my cart so that I wheel my little cart around. I have a big cart and a small cart, and I use that just to carry everything I need for small jobs, real quick jobs. I have a little tiny cart, plastic one that I got at Harbor Freight, and this knee pad stays in the second shelf along with my fender covers, bungee cords, and things like that I might need to do. That's just one of the things that you can do. Things like power tools. Some of my favorite tools to use on a daily basis are this quarter drive electric ratchet and this quarter drive electric impact. This one I like. It's a snap-on. It's going to be more expensive than a Milwaukee or a Ryobi or something like that, but I like the rocker switch. Tighten, loosen, real simple and easy to use, especially when you're an old guy, a cranky guy like me. This is a real handy tool to have. Instead of using your fingers, turning all them little screws, these tools, they're going to save your hands and your fingers. Use these tools as often as you're turning a screw, turning a screw, turning a screw again. It adds up. You might not think it does. It doesn't make you a sissy to work smarter rather than harder. Some of the other things I like to do is eyes and ears. Obviously I wear glasses and I buy shatterproof lenses. I keep my my ear protection in the same drawer as my impact, because you only get one set of ears. So, I can't hear you guys right now. What? Even using an impact gun, it's probably a good idea to have that ear protection in. I keep these around, and I keep these, and as I use them up, I just replace them. Because obviously they get pretty grungy. You can see these are getting pretty grungy already, but hey, they're a little expensive, so I make them last. But when they do get kind of nasty, I throw them away. These are brand new still. I haven't used them. They're a little big for my ears. The outside of my ear is gigantic. The inside's tiny. That works out great with the ladies. Things like gloves. I got my gloves here. Whenever I'm working on anything hot, I put these gloves on. I cut the fingers out of a couple so that I can start bolts without having to worry about being able to hold on to a bolt while placing it down in a hard to reach spot. Comes in real handy when you want to put a bolt on to not have gloves in the way, but you can still protect your hand from the heat, because every burn is a scar. You don't need to doesn't make you more of a man to destroy your hands and your body and burn yourself. I do have safety glasses that I'll wear if I'm working with something really bad. I know they're sexy and you probably can't get enough of that, but these are they're a must if you're going to use a wire wheel or something that can get on. Even wearing eyeglasses, a wire wheel pin, those little pieces of wire break off the wire wheel and they'll get in your eye. Even though you're wearing glasses like me, my lenses are kind of small. You can say, Jimmy, that's overkill. That's overkill. You don't need to do that. Well, I'm here to tell you, yes you do. I've seen people go into the hospital with a piece of wire in their eye that wore glasses. So it's pretty important to take it seriously. Things like using the buddy system, very important. You're going to lift up, a tire that's over 80 pounds, maybe 100 pounds. Get someone to help you lift the tire up or lower the car down to the ground, and wear one of these back belts. This back belt wraps around. Even fat guys can wear them. There's no excuse. If you're a little chubby, these things are pretty big. I'm about a 36-inch waist. In my prime, I was about 28, but those days are gone. I don't think you have to be some kind of a hero or impress your buddies. Things that you can do is communication. Talking to your coworkers. Yeah, they race by here once in a while. Talking to your coworkers, asking for help when you need to push a car or carry anything heavy. You got a gas tank delivered. You need to take a gas tank out of a vehicle and replace it. You need to get someone to help you carry it over. Transmissions, cores. I try to use the engine hoist or get a buddy, my friends Joe or Paul or Bill, someone in the shop to help me do that work. I'm not gonna do it myself and risk hurting myself. The only real bad injury I've had in the years I've been doing this, which I started as a mechanic in 1981, so I've been around a while, and I've only had one major injury, which was my left knee. I tore my meniscus. I was holding a loaded gas tank, and like a dum-dum, I tried to turn with the gas tank to put it on the transmission jack, from the transmission jack onto the workbench. I didn't want to take the time to go get a buddy. So I felt my knee collapse, and I kind of tightened up my muscle to keep it from going all the way. Otherwise, I'd have blown my knee out completely. But after that day, I had a torn meniscus and some damage to the other cartilage in my knee. So if I would have communicated and went and got a friend to help me, it would only taken a minute. I wouldn't have missed 6 weeks of work with major knee surgery, and I couldn't put any weight on the knee for 6 weeks. Had to walk around on crutches. Ended up working the service desk, and we all know that's not a fun job. Nobody wants to be a service writer. Sorry if you're a service writer watching this. So the knee protection, ear and eye protection, using the buddy system, communication with your coworkers, and getting their help. If you're working in a place where your coworkers aren't going to help you move a car or lift something heavy, then you don't need to work there anymore. You need to find better coworkers. Where I work, luckily we all work together. It's pretty important. Even things like time off. Some people think that they should never take time off. They need to man up and work 365 days a year. But I'm going to tell you, if you're going to work 365 days a year, you're not going to be working long, because you're going to wear yourself out, and you'll be lucky to make it to 50, 55 years old before you have to retire or you're on disability. So take the time at the beach, or relax. Obviously, being responsible is important, but so's downtime. You need to recharge your batteries and make your life a little better. Live. Don't work to live. Work to live. That's what you got to do. Work to live. Don't live to work. See, it's easy. It's an important thing that I think I spent a lot of years early in my career working 6 days a week. Sometimes on my day off, I'd be doing side jobs, trying to make extra money. But looking back now, I should have taken that time off. My kids were growing, and I told my wife, we're going to start taking vacations. I'm not going to take the vacation pay and skip vacations anymore. And ever since then, it's been about 15 years now we've been taking vacations, because I realized how important the family time was and the time to recharge your batteries and get back to work fresh and ready to go. And it's more downtime. It's time to heal. Bruises and scrapes. I like to bang my head a lot. You need time for that stuff to heal. Even if you have a thick head like me, you still need that downtime so you can recuperate. You're going to break down. You're going to get older. All the old people that you make fun of now, you're going to be them one day. So do what you can to make the quality of your life better, so that you might live longer, but you're definitely going to live better. And that's what's really important. You want to live better. Whether you got 70 years on this earth or 120 years on this earth, you want to live better. You don't want to live your last 10 or 15 years of your life crippled because you did something silly at work and you didn't want to ask a friend to help. Guys, it doesn't make you weak to be smart. It makes you weak to do dumb things. It doesn't make you weak to be smart. So look at it that way. Take it from take it from the old dad, Jimmy. Things you can do, like you put a wrench on a bolt. Your wrench isn't long enough to get good leverage. I use this pipe. It slips over a wrench right here. If the wrench is a little bit wider, then I use the big end of the pipe, and this becomes a handle. But rubber mallet. You guys smack a hubcap on with your hand, hit it with your fist. You can do all the karate you want, but rubber mallet does a trick, keeps you in the game longer. Very important. Use a rubber mallet. Don't smash hubcaps on with your fist. With my going on 40 years experience, I just think that if somebody would have sat me down and warned me about a lot of these things in my 20s, maybe my hands wouldn't hurt quite so much. Maybe I'd be able to straighten out that finger a little bit more. Guys, I want to try to do things I can to help the industry and help some of the younger guys. I'm going to try to make some more how-to videos and show some of my experiences and some of the things I found, shortcuts or whatever you want to call them, veteran tips, mechanic dad advice, however you want to look at it. But I'm going to try to make some more videos like this. So you guys, if you like this video, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe, make a comment, tell me some of your ideas. What are the things that you found that really help you protect your body and extend your career? It's really important that we all work together to try to make the industry better for everyone. It's not only about your quality of work, it's about your quality of life. So, like I said, leave a comment. I'll probably put I'll put a few affiliate links down in the bottom of the video, in the description. So a few of these things that I have that I use to help extend my career and my health. So if you guys like what you saw, click some of those links, help the channel out. What? What? Excuse me, I'm old, sorry. Spring-loaded hose clamps. You're going to work on spring clamps on these radiator hoses instead of using a little pair of pliers. Boom. Look at these Johnnies. Look and see what these are. These could be Lyle, but these are extended spring clamp pliers. They open really wide. They open really wide, and there's tons of leverage because look how long that is, and it's torque multiplier clamp. A lot easier on your pickle juicers, or whatever you want to call these. Pickle juicers, is that what you call them? That's what I call them. Take care of your pickle juicers. Use tools like this. These Mountain gear wrench type wrenches, they're made by Mountain though. They work great. Really long, lots of leverage. Easy on your body. You notice the pattern? You get what I'm saying, right? I don't want to sound like your dad here, but I care about the industry and I care about you guys. Use the best tool for the job that's going to make your work easier. The 7-inch wrench. It'd be impressive if you do it, but I'll do it way easier with this. You drop a bolt or a screw. Aha! Magnet. On God. Seriously though, this is a great tool if you drop a bolt or a screw, but as the pain starts creeping in, then you start getting smart. But what happens if you get smart about it ahead of time? Think of how much better your quality of life is going to be. It's almost like too many tips and the guy won't shut up. But nobody knows everything. And we're all learning and growing every day, whether it's on the job, at home, taking care of your wife and kids, mom and dad, whatever it may be. We're all learning and growing every day. So that's where the comment section comes in. Hop on in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me some of your ideas. And we'll all learn together. Even at my age, I have a lot to learn. A lot to learn. So I try to learn something every day. These are some of the things we learn with time. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Maybe hit that bell notification so if I upload a new video, you'll know about it right away and you won't miss anything. And remember, check out those affiliate links. I really want to grow this channel and try to make a difference in the industry. And being a cranky old man who's not always cranky, I think that maybe I can help you guys learn a little something, and you guys can help me as well. We can learn in the comments and have a discussion about the direction we want to take this industry, and some of the things we might want to tell a 20-year-old that's thinking about being a mechanic. Some people will say it's a terrible thing, but I've enjoyed my career. I think I've made a good living. I've made a lot of good friends, and I wouldn't change it. I love fixing things. I love the satisfaction of having something come in on a tow truck and then seeing it drive away when it's all done. To me, that's just very fulfilling. And since I make a good living doing that, I'm helping somebody. Everybody's winning. And I want all you guys to be winners too. Thanks for watching. Any of you guys detail your toolboxes with Lemon Pledge? It works great. You put it on like wax, then you get a detail cloth afterwards and buff it off. Someday, you might want to be able to afford a Ferrari like this, right? I mean, you want a Ferrari, don't you? Huh? So you got to work smarter. Well, this isn't the Ferrari that most of us really want, but